We're going to be turning this regular 30-gallon fish tank into a super realistic wild fish tank. We just got like a bajillion plants. This looks very natural compared to mine, which is just sand. We have one bucket of all the plants and a bucket of all the rocks. Like, it looks natural, realistic, but at the same time it looks like a good, like, fancy fish tank. Hey guys, what's up? So we're back in Florida at my house. We took a little trip to Georgia, and I made a pretty sick fishing video, which honestly it was a pretty cool video. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out right now. So what we're gonna be doing this video is gonna be like pretty interesting. We're gonna be turning this regular 30-gallon fish tank from a regular fish tank into a super realistic wild fish tank. I'm gonna be using only items, not items, I'm gonna be only using things I could find in this canal by my house, like plants, rocks, maybe driftwood, maybe snails, maybe like whatever I could really find in that place and put it in here. I'm gonna be getting rid of everything in here except for the sand. I'm gonna be, if you see right here, there's like all this little like shell and rocks. So I'm gonna be grabbing a lot of that and mixing it with all the sand. It's gonna transform. Like, it's gonna be like regular fishing to like super cool, like realistic fishing. I'm gonna be putting bass in here, peacock bass, bluegill, whatever else that's like super like wild and like whatever. Not in this video. I am gonna be making a separate video on that just today. This video is gonna be pretty much of me just redesigning and rescaping this whole entire fish tank. As of right now, I am gonna keep these tinfoil barbs and then the ratfield catfish, which is right there in the corner in the back right there. I'm gonna keep them in for now, obviously, but then when I get the bass and the bluegill and all that, I'm gonna take them out because it doesn't really match the same like ecosystem in a way, if you know what I mean. So I don't know where I'm gonna be putting them, but I'm gonna be moving them somewhere, obviously not getting rid of them. So yeah, we have a bucket, we have a net, and we're gonna go in the water. Hopefully we don't die. So yeah, let's go to the canal. And we are here. Oh, okay, so yeah, we're here and we're gonna get plants, sand, rocks, pebbles, a bunch of different stuff. I hope you guys enjoy that little B-roll footage I just rolled. And yeah, look at this big snail right here. I don't even know. All right, let's just get right into it. That spot was a fail, so we moved like 20 feet and we got this nice chunk of little plants right here. So we're gonna roll 10 laps, part 2. Okay, so we just got like a bajillion plants. Obviously I might not use all of this because that's obviously way too much, but a lot of them have like ugly leaves like this, as you can tell. You see? So when I get home, I'll be like ripping out all the bad ones. So therefore, the like amount of leaves from like you're gonna go like 50% down. This right here is what I'm talking about. All these little rocks, like these right here, just gonna throw them in there. As you can tell right here, this looks very natural compared to mine, which is just sand that I got from here. So I wanted to look, instead of like that, I wanted to look more like this in a way, without obviously all this ugly green stuff. Just like this, you see, a bunch of rocks. Boom. You grab your hand, kind of shake it out to get out all like the debris, and then a bunch of rocks, and then just like that. I don't know how many times we're gonna do this, maybe like 20 times to get a bunch of rocks like this, and boom. Look how perfect this right here is. Literally grabbing all this like rock, and there's literally sand mixed in there, but this is like exactly what we want. Just scooping all this stuff right here and throwing it in. I've showed you guys like 1,000 times. I don't know why I keep showing you, but yeah, one more and then that's gonna call it. And then I also can't forget to grab bigger rocks like these. As you can tell, like when I wash these, are gonna be nice white, and then we'll just like put those like all around the whole entire fish tank. Like I'm telling you, I want this fish tank to look super like realistic and natural. I don't want it to look, I want it to be like super clumpy, not clumpy, but like super like full and like, you know what I mean. Boom. 20 rocks later and we're all good. I'm not sure why I brought that net. literally like why did I bring the net? Like, and that is pretty much it. It is really sunny. I can't even open my eyes all the way, but we got the rocks, we got the plants, we got the little pebbles, sand mixture thing, and I'm not gonna roll like a big time lapse or B-roll or anything. That was, yeah, I'll just see you guys at home in 1 second. So guys, we're back home. So what we're gonna do is simple. We're gonna grab all the rocks that we have right here, kind of give them a quick little wash with the hose right here, put them in this bucket. So this bucket will be just like the rocks and the little pebbles. And then in this bucket, what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean the plants, take out all the ugly like seaweed, like all the bad stuff out of it, and then keep the plants in here clean with no bacteria or anything bad to harm my fish. Now that we have all the rocks in here, we're gonna fill it with water, shake it, dump it, shake it, dump it a couple times to get all the sand and all the debris off the rocks, because this way it's much easier. Just like that. Now we're just gonna dump this out right here, and all that nasty stuff will come out, and then we'll have clean rocks. Now that the rocks are clean, we're gonna go ahead and just put them over here to the side. And for these plants right here, it's gonna be a little complicated, but we're just gonna have to take them out, kind of like root per root, not root per root, but like section. Like this is, for example, like one section right here, then we have like another section right here, and so on and so on. And then we're gonna clean them, take all the seeds out, not the seeds out, take all like all that like nasty stuff, like all this like all that stuff right there, and then we'll put it back into the bucket. So about 30 minutes later, after like freaking so much time after cleaning these plants and taking out most of the bad roots, as you can tell, it's a lot of green. We have one bucket of all the plants and a bucket of all the rocks and the little sand pebble stuff. So we're gonna go ahead, take both of these bad boys inside and show you how I'm gonna do everything. So the first step we're gonna do is we're gonna pretty much take out those lava rocks right there, turn off the aerator because I'm gonna get rid of it, and then I'm gonna take that piece of driftwood out. And then after we do everything, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like a water change and take out maybe like that much water, and then add fresh water. It's also gonna help take out all the like little roots floating around because the water's gonna get super murky. Fish tank is fully clear right now, and we're gonna start by putting these rocks right here one by one into here slowly like that. And then once those are in, we can start like, we'll put those where we want them, and then around those we'll put the plants. It's time to start putting these plants in there and moving them around. So the fish tank is pretty much done, but as you can tell, it's like super murky, and there's like a bunch of like roots and stuff floating down here. So that's why I waited to the end to do a water change, because now I'll grab the siphon and I'll siphon and suck all that stuff out, and then it'll be like, well, it won't be clear, but it'll be like a lot better. And then I'll add water, turn the filter back on, shut the lights, and then check back like a couple hours, and it should be pretty much clear. But it looks pretty cool. You can already have an idea of how cool it's gonna look. There's like all rocks all along there, as you can tell. Boom. Plants all along the back. They're kind of spaced out, so it's not too too clumped up, but it still looks really cool and natural. Now we have our hose, and as you can tell down there, we scattered all the little shells and rocks and all the little stuff to make it look super natural. And I think when we put bluegill, bass, whatever else we put in this fish tank, it's gonna look super cool, because you're gonna be swimming around there. That cool catfish right there, he's gonna be swimming around there. It's gonna be really cool, and like it's gonna be crystal clear. It's gonna look absolutely amazing. Now that this bad boy is filled, it looks like really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and plug the filter back in so the water could start filtering, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add some prime. And now to add some prime to remove all the chlorine and chloramites, or chloramine, whatever that is, out of the hose water, so it's safe and good for the fish. So after honestly a pretty long time and stressful and just like, I need a second, dude. But yeah guys, I'll see you in a couple hours when the fish tank is super clear, whether it's later today or tomorrow, whenever it is. I'll see you in 1 second. Alright guys, it's been literally like exactly 24 hours, and the fish tank is around maybe like 90% clear, and I can't like, it's so good. Like, it looks natural, realistic, but at the same time it looks like a good, like, fancy fish tank. I don't even know, so I'm gonna go show you right now. You're gonna love it. as you can tell, the fish tank just looks like absolutely amazing. I love how it came out. I thought it wasn't going to be as good when I was like making it and doing it, but not that the water is fully clear. I just think it looks super natural. Hopefully these plants like do good, they grow and they stay put, they don't like start flying around and they don't die and all that stuff. But like it looks really cool, and I can't like it just looks amazing. Let me know what you guys think about it. But yeah guys, let me know what you think about this fish tank. I think I did a really good job. I think it looks absolutely amazing, and when I put some wild fish in here, it's gonna look even better. If you're new, thank you for pressing. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys later guys next time. Peace.